Hello everybody, this is Brilliant Ideas with me, of course. Brilliant ideas to add to a gorilla tag, of course. And I am your host, Cat 12, 12 Rockstar Cats, a lot of names, a lot of aliases. Okay, so here, you see, I just got on today, thinking I wasn't gonna do much. I was gonna post some other video. This is a long form video I'm gonna post now. Maybe I'll post the other one. Maybe I'll just post 6 videos today. Maybe. Probably not 6. It's probably gonna be this one, another one, and the YouTube short. So yeah. Or I'll just add that on to there. I don't know. Okay, so self-checkout. No, it's a self-checkout. I'm like, well, it is just a self-checkout. What if there was a full checkout? You gotta move this carpet around. Like, I would say start the carpet, maybe somewhere back here. Red carpet vibes, maybe get rid of it from the front. And you just have, like, a checkout stand. Like, right here or something. You move this around up there on the back. You got, like, a self-checkout stand. The self-checkout, like, moves more this way. And you got, like, 2 self-checkout stands. And then you got, like, a full checkout stand where somebody, an actual gorilla, you can work. And now maybe this is kind of, crazy what I'm thinking, what I'm about to say. But what if you were to work long enough to the point to where you could actually earn shiny rocks? So for like every hour is like 100 shiny rocks or 10 shiny rocks for every hour you work. Now 100 would be quite nice, but I could see them, doing 10. Girl tag's kind of greedy, but anyway, that would be great. Great way to make money, and only like one person would be able to work here. So it's kind of like you kind of have to like sign up or something. And the same with Ghost Reactor. Ghost Reactor would be like the exact same way. Because you can actually, like, go down there and you kind of get hired. Adding a job system to this game, to Girl Tag, in just, like, the casual ways. And, Ghost Reactor you'd probably make more money. But maybe with Ghost Reactor, I don't know how you'd exactly do it with Ghost Reactor. However you would do it. That's my first idea. That would be cool. Or just even just adding it so you can check it out. Just a good like roleplay element, kind of. Literally just have a checkout stand right here, and someone they have like a conveyor belt. Your item goes on it. It goes and you beep. You get the scanner gun, beep. Or I'd probably just do the scanner gun. That would be way cooler. Or you just have one of those counters, and you get the scanner gun that's connected to like a wire, so you can't take it. And only you can touch it, whoever is hired at the moment. And it'll be like, employee of the day, or whatever, right behind there, for your lobby, or whatever. And you'll just be like, or, to put something in there. And just go, beep, 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 beep. Like, just scan off your items. Like, that would be cool. That'd be really cool. Now we're gonna go to the next part. My next idea, which I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I might bring up some older ideas that I've just, kind of forgotten about. But yeah, let's, go there. Hello. Okay. Now, this is my second idea, and you already know it. Expressing my hatred and the lack and the neglect of critters is very important, and critters is a very great and cool idea at the end of the day. I made another one of these videos not too long ago. I think it's been about a month now since I've done that. And it did decently well. I wish I had edited it. And I'm definitely going to edit this part probably better. This is my second rendition. I might make another video, one of those, on the neglect for critters. And just do it greater. I think it was really the thumbnail that carried that one, though. But no. So, for one, we have these 2 buildings. That one is where you put your critters. You get your my critters, and I don't know what the back here is for whatsoever. I think your critters can roam back here. I don't know how this works. You can't really take that off to get in there, I guess. I don't know. But then you got a whole bunch of this crap. And then over here is where you get your items. Which these items are pretty cool. They're really cool. Like, they are cool. This building's a little small for me. Like, it feels like I'm just going to bunk my head. You see, I just did there. And all that. Like, critters, it's a great idea. Great thing to have. I love it. I love critters. These guys, they make good sounds. They've not really added any new critters. And the critters map is just too big and such a waste of space. Now, how to properly do it, there's 2 ways I've came up with. You go into casual mode, and you have critters. Critters are just in every map. Pretty much every map. City, you get like alley cats, and I don't know, cats in general. In forest, you can find I don't know, little dog ones, raccoons, birds even. Like on the trees there'll be birds. Maybe they fly. It'd be pretty funny to see them fly. The gremlin monsters, put them down somewhere. I don't know. I really don't know. Just put them somewhere, make them silly. I don't know. Beach would have like toucans, sea turtles. I wouldn't do fish, but like more oceanic. I guess little dolphins, possibly, if you can make a cute little dolphin critter. That would work. And you got another one of those things over there. There's a couple more scattered around. I think there's one on top of that mountain. And, you know, critters is a cool little thing. I think sometimes they have cosmetics on. But here's a better way of doing it. Here's a better way of doing critters. Like I just said, there's that. Or they get their entire own game mode. Now, as people have already suggested, game modes should have more of a list thing down there you can scroll upon, which I'm completely for that. Or you put it on computer game modes. That's another way you could do it, but the little thing is pretty iconic, where you can tap on it. But yeah, that's one way to do that. Also with critters, being in city, I'll pop up a picture, this area, this blank open area, canvas for art basically, is where I'm thinking you put a veterinary, whatever, hospital, or it doesn't have to be that, or like a critters home, basically. And that's where you can put your critters, and to give your critters even more of a purpose, it's more like a cosmetic. You capture them, you can, you know, they're free to capture, okay? Completely free to capture. Maybe you gotta buy the items and whatnot to go capture them. They update those items in the shack. Like, they make them, I don't know, it could even cost shiny rocks. Could even. And maybe there's mission to catch rare critters and to sell them. Like, that shop would basically sell critters. It'd just be a pet shop, basically. Or you can sell critters. The more rare they are, the more shiny rocks you get. And that would go flush in with being able to work there. And being able to work at that place, too. You can be hired there. You know, maybe there's multiple staff and whatnot. And you gotta feed the critters there. You have different tasks. And the more hours you work there, the more shiny rocks you get. You see, like, this one's got a cosmetic. I'm not saying you would have to buy your cosmetics, but there'd be, like, your cosmetic drawer would be able to pop up in the pet shop, and you can equip, like, a hat. Only hats, you know? Only very certain hats. Hats, you know, not masks, just hats. That would be cool to add some masks, but I think, you know, it'd kind of be hurting, and all that. But yeah, and, you know, maybe, like, some of these, like that, maybe you have to feed your critter, and your critter will get more happy, and whatnot. Maybe you can get monkey biz points for doing those. Maybe it's like a quest more so. Cool things like that for critters. I just think critters are very neglected in update wise. This map's never been updated. It should just be taken out of the game, scrapped. Get it out of here, please. It's fun to go play tag in here sometimes. This map needs like 100 monkeys to play like a good game of tag, in my opinion. It's like a mega map for Gorilla Tag, basically. I think it's a cool map that just didn't implement critters right. So now, we're gonna move on to my next idea. Idea I brought up a very, very long time ago. And it is a video, matter of fact. It is a video. And it's not Dance Dance Revolution for arcade. I will probably talk about that one. So let's move on to the next one. Boom! This area. Now, if you recognize this thumbnail, which you probably don't, I'd like drawn some crappy like building right there. My idea was maybe back here. This was kind of like the closest thing I could get to having like a city thingy, like the closest thing to like a cramped city I could get to, and I kind of just drew some random, very quickly drawn building. But like I said in that video, is a map, a new map, an actual city map, not metro, a alley city that basically pretty much like this. I even said you could expand this that word somewhere, you know, just scrap the idea of moving, you know, competitive or whatever, but like these buildings and whatnot, and just more like bigger buildings, actual city, cramped alleyways, wide open streets, almost like a New York, but very alleyway-ish, very designed for alleyways, and it would be like a competitive map. Maybe you had to unlock competitive to play in that map only, because it would be very cramped, like alleyway cramped. You have to jump up to get on top of buildings. Buildings are very tall. Whole bunch of things you get stuck on too. So it'll be kind of hard to really master the map and really get good at the map. an actual proper city map. This segment will also be talking about rank, and I'm not going to go in there because it makes you teleport to a rank lobby. Ranked is the disgusting, most just diabolical way they could have implemented it. Not really diabolical. It's just terrible what they did to it and how they implemented it. It was honestly terrible. Absolutely terrible. I hate how they did it. They did it in such a terrible way. Like, Gtag, literally, there's some people who made it a Discord that has like a mod or something. Now, I don't know if it's a mod. It just goes through the Discord. You just download it. I think you can get the Discord app on Oculus too. And you can do it through there too, so you could actually do it on Oculus. You didn't need anything else. I believe that's how it works. You can still play it. I'm pretty sure they still have that ranked. There's badges you can get, and you need like a mod pack to be able to see the badges, but whatever, you know. Ranked is they should partner up with those Discord people and basically just implemented it in here, or ask the Discord people, can we implement your rank system into Gtag, just like they did the live camera. It's just like terrible how they implemented this. It's just terrible. It's honestly just terrible. Like, I can't get over it. It's, for one, you can only play in a weird version of, well, not weird version, it's just a forest with like a dome overhead. I'll pop up a picture if I can find a picture. If not, it'll just like show you something else. I don't know. It's only that map. The stump is all like purple looking, very weird, not a good way. And this was during the time when they were adding these like very quick updates, because Gtag was, you know, getting an all-time low for players and whatnot. And it just, they did some terrible things during that time. They've been neglecting maps ever since. They've only been adding new stuff. I really hate Ghost Reactor. You know what? We're going to Ghost Reactor next sec. Boom! This is the next segment. It's gonna lag out here in a second. See. Okay, Ghost Reactor. Here it is. Here's the beauty of Ghost Reactor. Don't get me wrong. It is absolutely amazing. I do like it. I ended up playing it not too long ago. I've not still made a video yet on it, but it's not that bad. It is not that bad. It's a cool game. Don't get me wrong. It is a good game. I love how the lobby looks now. This looks like freaking redstone lamps from Minecraft. Just if they were circular. I don't know how some of this crap works. Don't really know why the elevator's got a fan on top or an air conditioning unit. Let me tighten my headset and all that. But I just don't like how they ended up implementing some of, oh, I guess you gotta buy a pot. How do they cost? I just got unlocked part-time. Okay, you gotta play enough down here to unlock some crap. Don't get me wrong, it's super cool. Let's hope it doesn't kick me out or drop me into the everlasting void of, you know, mines. Okay, there we go. Okay, last time I ran through there, it just dropped me through the void. Okay, if y'all don't know, this was my favorite map, and it still is. It is still, my opinion, the greatest Gorilla Tag map for freeze tag. Yes, you heard me right, freeze tag. People hated freeze tag because they're all little whiny babies. I hope they add freeze tag back. I really do. I'm probably not even gonna play it. Sorry guys. Like I was saying, Mines is just absolutely been destroyed, basically, with Ghost Reactor. Don't get me wrong, like I said, Ghost Reactor is amazing, and all that. But they definitely could have not got away, or, you know, maybe asked the community first before doing this. They kind of hinted at it, and I didn't know what they were doing. I thought they were just updating the bottom, you know, where all the, you know, elevator parts are down there. Or, you know, or doors, not really elevator. I don't really like the elevator either. It's weird. But, like I was saying, they just got rid of all the doors. That was like the coolest thing in this map, and that's what that is the piece of resistance for this map. This map is not the most beautiful looking map in like making it compared to other maps, but it is definitely a great map to just play. It had the greatest play feature Gtag has ever had. They kind of ruined it with a fog too, right before they changed it, and then they had all this purple goo stuff hinting at it, and I didn't really care for it much. It was alright. But now they've just destroyed the reputation of this map, and it's quite destroyed, to be honest. But that's the end of this segment. I am going to go ahead and move on to the next. Everybody, here's my next segment. It's going to be talking about Dance Dance Revolution and test subject dance. See, I got a test subject, y'all. He's dancing for me. You see, this is how it would go. You know, you just pull some moves. You know, you're just dancing on the thing. You know, it'd probably be more like touching like the pads on the actual thing, or maybe it would be a sensor. You know, whatever it is. There's different ways to implement that. Okay, but also with the whack-a-mole machines, they're out of order right now. Don't know. I think they're replacing them or updating them, or like other things. I got different like game ideas kind of up here. I think that's supposed to be that thing they added. Like this one over here, a like a Mike Tyson's Punch Out or just Punch Out for the NES, and it's out on other consoles too. A game like that, almost how you'd control Beetle Bounce here, and I'd say that's pretty good. Test subject is still dancing. I repeat. But also with arcade, the fridge, the mystical magical fridge. That has all the logs. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 different logs on it. I feel like it should be like a mission you gotta complete. Maybe there's something hidden that nobody's found yet. I don't know. It's connected to the wall. It could be like a thing you unlock. You can only see it when it's unlocked if you've done all the challenges or whatnot. And then you get behind it and it's like a cool lounge or something. Got a cosmetic you can buy in it maybe. But yeah, I'd say that's the end of the segment. Well, actually, no, it's not, because laser tag. That always reminds me of laser tag right there. And it would probably be like a laser tag sign right here, and laser tag would be in there. And that would also kind of go along with my shop, where you could actually basically get paid shiny rocks for playing. Well, not for playing. That's distracting me back there, but okay. Oh yeah, for like checking out people, being basically a people who work at like Target and Walmart. I forgot what the names are. You know that, or at the checkout stands. You know, whatever they're freaking called. Shut up, test subject. Okay, but yeah, laser tag. You go in here, you then watch like a video. You know, maybe some crappy YouTuber can make it. Me? I'm just joking. I don't know. But it's like one of those informational videos. Could be really silly and telling you what not to do. And basically, it's just like saying like basically everything. And it's more of a joke because there's no boundaries. But you have a laser tag gun. You'd be like pew pew pew, and you wear a vest and all that, and that'd be really cool, you know. And you have to take off like cosmetics and whatnot. So yeah. That's the end of this segment. And we're back with the very last section, which is kind of a very big section. It does with this map, which was a Orion Drift pretty much thing, but in Gorilla Tag. Now, people are saying it's gonna be football. What I'm thinking is as the green dot in the sky, wherever it's at right now, is I'm pretty sure from Orion Drift. That thing, it's because I did some research. Orion Drift, its nebula is green. Somebody made a video I just can't find now. It was a YouTube short of what the green dot is and showing that it was also an Orion Drift. I don't know if that's true or not. I wasn't paying attention to the video very much. I kind of like skimmed past it. I just saw the green dot in Orion Drift, and then I just kind of forgot about it and lost the video. But this thing, it was a pretty cool map. It just had no, it wasn't placed in the right spot. It should have been placed in that city area. I'll pop up another picture. Kind of also where Bayou was moved. I think it would have been like you go out into like a stadium and it would be a cool stadium. That's that. Yeah, my theory is that Orion Drift is like coming back to Gorilla Tag basically when this was added. That's pretty much when Orion Drift was made. This was added like directly after that. Same with Skate Park. These two things were added like at the same time. But that's everything for the video. That's the end. I'll probably make a video on Skate Park, and that's its whole own video because Skate Park is just that crazy. I have corn now. Nom 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 nom. Bye bye.